Hey up guys, it's Fishy and welcome back my glorious bannerman to some Elder Scrolls Total War. So before we get into this battle, I just want to say that originally this was supposed to be a live commentary between me, Pixi, Apollo and Warrior of Sparta. However, halfway through the battle I realised I wasn't actually recording the right screen on OBS, which meant that it just wasn't recording this battle. So I went ahead and saved the replay, and I'm just going to show you guys as a replay because it was a really hilarious battle, which made it even worse that I wasn't recording. There was a lot of banter between me and Pixelated Apollo, so if you want to go watch that, the live commentary, make sure to go over to either Pixelated Apollo's channel or Warrior of Sparta's channel and just check out the live commentary there. However, this will be a battle replay, obviously, with just me. You guys just have me to get you through this battle, but yeah, it was a really hilarious battle, which just kind of sucked. So yeah, I'll quickly run through the armies and stuff, and as you can see, I'm pretty snide in this battle. At the moment, everyone's talking about their armies in the live commentary, and I've started sneaking forward my trebuchet so it can be in range and start attacking the Warrior of Sparta straight away when we get to stop talking about our armies, because at the moment they're currently looking at their own armies, like talking about them, showing them off to their people, and I'm taking this time to move forward my trebuchet, which is just kind of funny. So yeah, let's go and start this off. We'll click it play. They're still talking about their armies, so we can probably look at my army and everyone else's just real quickly. So I am playing the Kingdom of Skyrim. I can have my trebuchet. I'm currently moving up into range. I need to make sure it doesn't start shooting, actually. And then I have 2 units of archers, some scale hunters. They actually were pretty decent. They have some nice range, which is cool. And then I just love their heavy infantry. The Kingdom of Skyrim, just their heavy infantry, it's just like the dwarfs for me. It's just really awesome. So my front line consists of 3 units of Crusaders, which look pretty cool. And then I have these bad boys, these Knights of Iron with their massive warhammers. They look epic as hell. Yeah, they look epic as hell for sure. Really, really awesome. And then I go ahead and have my Order of the Lily, which you can see here. They're pretty cool. They have some maces, I think, on their shoulders, which is awesome, and a few like mini warhammers as well. Then I have my Knight's Mentor, and I think they just have swords, or they have maces as well. So that's even cool. I love all the maces, it's awesome. And then I have my Thanes, which apparently are in the lore Warrior spot, I was telling me, but they're glowing white. Apparently this isn't actually supposed to be a glitch. This is actually like just how they look, or something along them lines. And then I have some Crusaders back here. Did I miss a unit of my Crusaders? Oh yeah, then I have 2 units of Skyrim Haskalls over here. They're just basically sword and shield infantry. So I don't have any cavalry. I don't think I even get access to any cavalry, actually. I'm just, yeah, I'm just heavy infantry. So I currently have my trebuchet sneaking up on them, which is just hilarious. Is it shooting yet? Because I don't want to start the battle if I'm shooting. Am I shooting yet? No, I'm not. Good. So let's go ahead and look at Warrior Sparta's army. He is over here. He is playing the Hordes of Oblivion, and he also has quite a lot of heavy infantry. You can see, I won't go through his entire army just because it'll be a bit long, but I'll just go ahead and just show you guys. So he has 3 units of these guys, then he has a big portion of these demons with their cool helmets, their spiky helmets, and then he also goes ahead and, am I moving yet? I just don't want my catapult to shoot before the battle starts, because obviously we're still all talking about our army, so no one's moving yet. And then I snidely just break the peace and decide to start charging, which is just kind of funny. So I need to keep an eye on the mini-map. So yeah, he's his basic infantry here, and then he has these 2-handed beasts over here. They look pretty cool with their spiky as hell helmets, and I think he has like 4 units of them down the line. And then he has some 2-handed weapons with maces, or these axes. Oh yeah, they're axes actually. Some axes over here which look pretty awesome. Then he has some darker infantry over here with 2-handed weapons. So all the Hordes of Oblivion look really cool, like for sure. And then there's another unit of 2-handed weapons, and then just some more basic infantry. I think he has 2 units of archers as well. So that's pretty... Okay, cool. My army's moving now. Have I shot yet? I don't think I've shot yet. My army's just started to move, so we'll pause it quickly, and then we'll jump into that after we look at Pixelated Apollo's army quickly. So if you go over here, Pixelated Apollo is playing the Khajiits, the cat people, which is just hilarious. They just look so weird, like... They just look so, like, human, and then there's just a cat face peeking out of the armor, which is just so funny. So, so yeah, I think he has 4 units of archers. Yeah, 4 units of archers, which are pretty cool. Then he has so like there's a very Eastern theme to the Khajiit, which is pretty nice to see. And then he has like 4 units of these swordsmen, which are pretty basic, just sword and shield. Nothing too crazy. And then he has these lumberjack cats, which just are hilarious. Every unit in the Khajiit army is funny. Like, they're just lumberjacks. They just got just shorts and a vest and a big axe. And then he has a unit of catapults, which actually do rack up some kills. And then he has these spear infantry, which are kind of like a bit armoured. They have like shoulder plates and just stuff covering everything that needs to be covered. And then these cool looking shields where they can look through. But, you know, I don't think that would really help him in a battle to be able to look through. Surely they should just be stabbing forward and not really caring what they're hitting. And then he has cats riding cats. So even if he loses this battle, it's still cool because he's got cats riding cats. That's just awesome. These horses look hilarious. They really, really do. And he has a big portion of his army as that. So at the moment, they're still looking at Warrior Sparta's army, and I'm just like, screw it, time to attack. So we haven't even looked at my army yet in the live recording, and I'm just like, all armies march forward. I shoot my catapults. I try and hit some of his men. I'm not... Oh yeah, I just managed to get a massive hit off there. I must have already have shot off 1 round. And then Warrior Sparta's like, what the hell is this? Like, what is JackieFishhh doing? And then I'm just like, the barbarians take no quarter. All legions forward. And then I just start marching forward my heavy infantry beasts. And we are just on the warpath. So I thought it was a really hilarious, really, that's kind of just started the theme of the episode. And then they started talking about ganging up on me and stuff. It was just really funny, and I'm so sad that I didn't actually record the actual live commentary because it was good. So I'm just currently advancing my archers, and also I don't think I even mentioned it. I'm actually using the arrow keys right now because I just installed this mod for this video, so I'm still using the arrow keys and not WASD. So I was having to control my army with the arrow keys, which was just really, really difficult. So I go to kind of form up against the Warrior of Sparta, but then I really see that Pixelated Apollo is kind of coming in my side a little bit. So I'm a little bit worried. I think I actually do go ahead and reform more to fight Pixelated Apollo. So at the moment we're kind of just making a triangle of doom, and they actually are already fighting on this side. There's a bit of archer fire going ahead. Apollo's going for the quicker reload with his archers not being on fire mode, and Warrior is just shooting away with his fire arrows, just trying to cause more devastation. So yeah, Apollo actually does get a nice charge off on my archers. He kills quite a few of my men with his cats riding cats. As you can see, quite a few casualties. So that was a really nice move by him. I saw it, but I just, I was a little bit too late to react. Because I remember seeing it, because I sent over all this infantry. And I think he tries to do this, but, then he runs away. But this is kind of good for me, because it means I can just shoot them in the back and kind of make this exchange worth. Because at the moment, I have no spears in my army. So having my missiles actually be able to take out a few of his horses, or a few of his cats, is all good for me. Like, every cat I kill is good. Because I have no spearmen, so me dealing with his cavalry is going to be really hard. So I actually managed to kill quite a few. And at the moment, it kind of feels like we're ganging up on Pixelated Apollo. I think he actually makes this very clear. Because at the moment, I'm not engaging the Daedric army. Daedric army? Are they called Daedrics? That's from something. I can't remember what it's from. Or the armies of Oblivion. I just haven't engaged Warrior Sparta. I'm still quite a distance away from him. So at the moment, it kind of feels like we are ganging up on Apollo. Because their infantry is clashing and stuff. And he's got his spearmen over here ready for battle, charging in. So that's kind of funny. I'm also sending my swordsman to go deal with his cats, because I feel like Pixelated Apollo right now is kind of trying to control 2 battles, and he's going to be a bit slower doing that. So at the moment, I'm just throwing my swordsman and going to try and catch a few of these horses in the back, or these lions in the back. And I'm still getting my catapult shots off as well, trying to rack up a few kills. Because at the moment, as well, Warrior's just kind of sitting off with a bit of his infantry, not really doing too much. Just trying to mainly focus on killing as much of these cat people, the Khajiits, as possible. And again, I managed to get an okay charge. I managed to kill quite a few of his back cav, but I am also receiving a lot of missile fire. So at the moment, I'm trying to shove up my infantry. I just want to try and close this distance as best as possible, because it's just his archers, really, at the moment. All his infantry is kind of committed to Warrior of Sparta. So I'm just trying to engage as quickly as possible. And it was so hard, so difficult to actually organise my men effectively, because I'm trying to use the arrow keys, and also I've got a hand on my mouse as well. So it's just really difficult to press control, because when I control my men, I use control quite a lot to select groups of men, and obviously it's a lot harder to do just because I'm not used to that. So I actually get a nice charge off on his off on his archers, which is pretty nice, and then he throws in his lumberjacks against my Haskells, which I think do an okay job. But the main part of my army is here. Like, my Knights of the Iron, I just need to get these dudes involved and stuck in. I just need to close the gap, which I'm kind of doing. And a few of my Knights are getting in. Because as soon as I get my infantry in, they should do really, really well. They should be able to cut down these cat people, these Khajiits. Oh, catapult hit. Yeah, that catapult hit was massive. And because obviously I'm using the arrow keys, it just slows down me doing everything. So if I was normally, like, if I was actually using the WASD key, I would have been able to, like, form these guys up more effectively and actually get them engaged a lot more effectively. He actually does get a few more. Like, his catapult kills a lot of my men here, unfortunately. And I kind of put that down mainly down to the arrow keys really just slowing up my keys. Also, I started shooting into Warrior of Sparta and Pixelated Apollo's kind of massive men, because I thought if I could just hit 2 people, there's going to be no friendly fire here, and these guys are going to be stationary. Catapult hit, does it hit anything? Or just misses. Just misses. So yeah, I thought if I just start hitting these big bulks of men, I'll be racking up so many kills. So I'm currently engaging Apollo's men with my heavy infantry, like his cat people, his Khajiits, just I'm not going to stand a chance. I got my Knights of the Iron just going in. Look at them smashing the hell out of people. It's awesome. And then I decided to start engaging Warrior of Sparta over here and his Hordes of Oblivion. I've got my Thanes coming in. My archers are shooting. And I still have a massive amount of infantry, like, in reserve. Like, all this infantry just hasn't even done anything yet. And my general's all the way back here. I actually forgot about him with the arrow keys. It's just making me a bit sloppy, which is funny. But I managed to get my Thanes round the side of Warrior of Sparta. I'm just going to get them right round the back and just let them go to town. Because they have, like, 50 attack and, like, 40 defense. They really do have a large amount of men. So I'm starting to rout all of Apollo's men. He did get a nice charge on the back of my men here. Because really, this is the only thing I can't deal with is the cavalry. So if Apollo uses that effectively, he'll definitely hurt me. And when I just start volleying at the cats, just trying to kill as many as possible. And then he throws in some more of his generals. But mainly, Apollo just doesn't have anything left. Like, he kind of spread his men too thin because me and Warrior were both attacking him. And he just couldn't really hold up to my heavy infantry. And, you know, Warrior of Sparta has pretty heavy infantry as well. So yeah, he just needed to use his cavalry a little bit more effectively, I guess. But even still, like, he was fighting a losing battle straight up, just because he couldn't withstand our heavy infantry really. Oh, that was a really nice hit. My lord, that killed so many. So I managed to get my Thanes around the side, and they should just be going to town right now. I also got some more Knights of Memento around the side, so hopefully I can just close up this big part of Warrior of Sparta's infantry and just kind of deal with that. Supporting my Thanes with some more Knights Mentor against these two-handed infantry. And right now, like, Apollo just doesn't really have much left. He has a few lumberjacks which have come back from routing, a few archers and a bit of cavalry, but really not a lot. And also you can see there's 2 units all the way over here chasing his archers from Warrior of Sparta. 2 full units just chasing off into the distance. And my general actually goes chasing in a second. And that's pretty brutal. So Warrior Sparta is getting some kills up with his archers, especially against my Thanes as well. Because I only get 20 of them in a unit, so I have to use them very effectively. So this is a pretty spread out battle. A few of the Khajiit men are coming in to aid just in the fight. Because this is obviously scored resolution as well. So it's not last man standing. It's all about getting as many kills as possible. And I'm doing a really, really good job here at killing Warrior Sparta's infantry here. Because these guys are more of a basic infantry, they're not the two-handed weapons, just like he's throwing in now. So he's actually flanking me with some of their two-handed weapons, which are going to be pretty brutal for me. But at the moment, I'm just mainly focusing on killing this big bulk, which I've done fairly effectively here, with my Knights of the Iron just going in. So yeah, Warrior Sparta is kind of out. Pixelated Apollo is kind of out now, but I killed a lot of his catmen, a lot of his horses. So he's actually going to go for my artillery now to try and stop that from racking up any more kills, which I think he does actually achieve. So Warrior Sparta finally realised he had some men over here and he's bringing them back, which is funny. But yeah, pretty much Apollo's just out of this now. I guess his faction was a lot worse than ours, so we'll give him that. And I'm just trying to get my men out the flank. I guess I must not have been looking. Come on, Jackie Fish, just click this and move them around the side. That's what I want. Yeah, he did charge my catapult, but I'm just volleying in just to try and kill the cat people. Just to kill them. So I get my Thanes in another lovely charge here, as we managed to pretty much clean up all the men around here, so the Thanes could kind of come out and charge around the side. And then I also went ahead and charged into these Daedric men. I swear they're called Daedric. Am I just making that up? You guys, if you're big Elder Scroll fans, I'm sorry if I'm messing that up, but I feel like they are called Daedric or some things like that. I just call them the Demons of Oblivion though. So that was a nice charge against the demons. And you know, Apollo, oh my god, Apollo lost so many horses here. So many horses in that fight. Which is pretty crazy. You know, I'm just trying to envelop Warrior Sparta because I have a lot of infantry left. And we also managed to kill his general as well, which is really good for us. Really, really good for us. So I was just trying to, you know, surround his men, use my numbers. Because obviously he has 2 full units all the way out here, which I'm currently fighting. Yeah, he has 2 full units my Crusaders are currently fighting. So I can kind of use my numbers to just kind of envelop him as best I can. Which I am doing, but my men are getting very, very tired. I'm also volleying on his cats. Which is kind of good. But we managed to clean up this big bolt. But my men are getting depleted and they're getting tired. Especially over here. These demons are pretty strong. But I've got my Knights of the Iron fighting them. So hopefully they'll do a good job there. And then that's Apollo's general I think I just killed, or managed to make flee with my fire arrows. So at the moment my general's the only one standing, and I think I don't even have him in battle right now. Yeah, I think this is my general over here. No, that's my Knights of the Iron chasing them down. Where's my general at? Because my general goes chasing for a long time in a second. And I'm trying to think. Oh, my general actually died. Oh, I did not know that. I thought my general lived to the end. I honestly thought my general survived to the last battle. But I guess not, because I send one unit all the way off here chasing a unit. I guess it's one of these men, maybe? But no, it was definitely a Crusader unit. I actually got a pretty bad catapult hit there. I killed a lot of my own men. A lot of my Order of the Lilies right there. So at the moment, it's just really a slogfest. Like, my men, it might look like I have a lot of men left, but I really don't. Like, it's a lot of small units, because my men are pretty much very small to start with. It's definitely quality over quantity, which you guys know is my favourite way to do things. So I only have like 80 men in my units to start off with, whereas I think Warrior of Sparta had like 120 to 140 men. So I managed to clean up this big bolt, which is pretty cool. Maybe this is my general's unit. I'm actually really confused. Oh no, this would have been my general's unit, I guess, which died. Because it's routing, and I remember it chasing these archers. They must come back and I chase some archers all the way over there. I guess that must be what happened. So I get my Haskells into fighting these two-handed axemen, which obviously isn't going to go in my favour, but it's kind of just to slow them up, really, so I can win everywhere else. And I've also got a load of my Crusaders and my Knights of the Iron, and all my heavy infantry coming in to support. I could have spread these guys out a lot more effectively than I did, but oh well. I managed to get a nice flank here, but then my Knights of the Iron are just going to get just as flanked. You can see I get flanked just as well, but then I counter-flank that with another flank when my Crusaders come in, and they kind of counter-charge for counter-charge, and then I get counter-flanked again. Lots of counter-flanks going on from some more Demons of Oblivion, which actually do rout one of my units. But again, they have 6 men left in their routing. Like, I'm okay with that. If they want to rout on 6 men, I'm more than happy with that. Because, you know, they managed to stand to at least then, which is good. And I've only got 3 Thanes left in this group. So they're coming over to aid out. But the nice thing is, I still have a big amount of Thanes here. And I also have all my archers left. I have both my units of archers and my trebuchet still. I'm pretty sure they're moving to kill something, I think. So yeah, so I still have both my archer units left as well, which is really awesome. So I managed to overrun him on this flank. This must be my general's unit. Yeah, this must be my general's unit. Because I think it chases down these guys for some time. And then he runs off and does his own thing. I also managed to clean up the majority of the Daedric over here. Or the Hordes of Oblivion, sorry, over here. My Haskells... Oh no, I actually did send some more infantry to kill the rest of Apollo's men over here. Some Knights of the Lily. So I managed to clean up this big bulk of men. I mean, I think Warrior doesn't have too much left, really, now. He has a few units. Oh yeah, he also has these big units over here. He has 3 units of fresh infantry. So I thought this was all that he had, but I guess he must have had some men left over there. So yeah, we managed to kill the whole of Apollo's army now after killing the lumberjacks. But yeah, Warrior Sparta had these 3 units in reserve. I guess he must have forgotten about, which is pretty deadly because all my men are exhausted. Obviously, I've managed to kill the majority of his men right now. It's like, but he has 3 fresh units. Like, these units haven't seen battle, so they're still fresh. Whereas my men are exhausted, tired, and they're pretty depleted as well. They're not up to full strength. Like, these guys are down to 31 from 80, they're down to 22 from 80, 28 from 80. Like, my men are not fully strength. So right now, this battle could definitely go either way. I get some nice volleys off though to kind of take down a few hit points. And I don't know why I just didn't start. Like, I don't know where my trebuchet is going at all. It's just kind of floating really quickly away. Like, I wish I would have noticed it and would have started shooting. But I blame that on using the arrow keys. So my Knights of Oblivion are gonna have to countercharge that, but they're not gonna stand up. Like, these are 100 and what? How many men in a unit? 120 men units, and I just don't have, like, you can see how depleted all my armies are. Like 44 men, 59, like, and my men are all really tired as well. What are they doing? What are they doing? They actually have some really nice warhammers as well. So he's going to send 1 unit to chase my archers, which I guess is the best thing he could have done, is to start chasing my archers, because, you know, if they start shooting in the sides and flanks, he's just not going to stand a chance. So my Thanes are going into berserk mode now because they've broken, but they've got nowhere to run. I also do flank him with a unit of Thanes here, and I just need to get my men here. Obviously my men are exhausted, so they're really tired. And they're just going to be really, really slow. I get a nice charge of my Knights of the Iron into the side of his men, or at least I thought I did. So yeah, at the moment I just need to get my men, pretty much just knock my men from routing. That's what I need to stop them from doing. But luckily they're only routing when they're below like 10-ish men. So that's pretty good for me, that they have a sturdy morale. But obviously this fresh unit of infantry, I can surround it, I can do all that stuff. But it's going to be fighting for a while, just because obviously they're demons, and they're fresh, they're warmed up, they haven't seen battle yet. So you can see he's actually starting to rout a few of my men. This unit routed with 28 men, which was pretty annoying. And my general was actually all the way over here. Like, even though he died, even though I don't think he actually died. I think maybe that's a glitch with the replay. Yeah, like, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, the dude even says that this battle's probably not going to go in our favour. So if I had an extra unit of 63 men, that unit's only lost 17 men. If I had that, that would have gone really good for me. So my men are definitely struggling right now. Obviously my Thanes are doing a really good job in the back. There's still 13 of them left. So they've actually only lost 7 men. And I am starting to stretch this unit on all fronts as well. Just really what was hurting me was this unit. This unit had 96 men left, and I just didn't outflank it. Like, I had more units. I could have maybe have sent this unit of 46 Order of the Lily troops just round the side to flank. I should have done that. And he also has this unit, which is still chasing away. I'm just getting some fire shots in on the side, trying to break these men. Like, because at the moment, after that dude said that that we were losing the battle, I was like, shit, I need to go ahead and rout these men as soon as possible. I also have actually some more men coming from over here, but they're just exhausted. Like, my men have fought hard in this battle. And luckily, he's only walking his men. So I'm actually still managing to get a few shots off on Warrior of Sparta. Actually killing, like, at least lowering these hit points, which is good. And he actually does have his archers chasing my archers right now. So that's kind of annoying, but I can't use my missile superiority, which kind of sucks. But really, right now, it's just a slog. I'm just trying to kill this unit of infantry, which isn't routing. I'm like, why isn't this unit routing? Because all I need to do is rout this unit, which I think I'm just about to do, maybe. It hasn't got many yet. It's only got 11 men left. So then I can outflank this unit. I've got my Crusaders coming around to outflank. Because at the moment I was really worried that this big bulk of men would actually rout. Because their morale wasn't too good. Like, they were still steady, but it was flickering. And I was losing numbers fairly quickly. But luckily I managed to get a nice flank. Just because I had more units here. And I managed to kill all the units over here as well. Like, there was still a few of them left. They're fighting to the last man. I need my general's unit to hurry up and get involved. This unit is like 63 men. So then I managed to free up a big portion of my men just to kind of kill his last unit. So he still has a few units. He has this unit over here which managed to rout my archers. And he also has this unit chasing my archers over there. And I think I also have my trebuchet. How did my trebuchet end up all the way over here? That was really bad of me. Really bad of me. I think I finally realised and start bringing it back over. But at the moment, we're just currently fighting the last of the Daedric. Like, so I still might not win though. That's the thing. Like, this is on score resolution. So this is whoever got the most kills. So even though this was looking very much like I was going to be the last man standing, I still have quite a few men. If a Warrior of Sparta managed to go ahead and kill enough of Apollo's units, or if Apollo, which probably is not going to win, spoiler alert, because he kind of got picked off pretty quickly from me and Warrior of Sparta kind of ganging up on him, I guess kind of. So yeah, Apollo's probably not going to win, but Warrior of Sparta could still win, very much so. He still has that unit chasing me. I kind of just wanted to slow it down because, like, I didn't really care if he killed my archers. I just wanted, one, my trebuchet to get into range, and also I didn't want my men to have to run so far to actually get over here. So really, my Thanes is just killing up the last of his men, and that's really all he has. He has this and then the last unit, because his archers, yeah, his archers just will not stand up. And I also have this entire unit, infantry unit, I'm just not using right now. They're still exhausted, but they could be used in a fight, like even just to blow the general's horn or something. So we're just going to kill the last of the Daedric. I'll let you guys watch the battle. Just get some nice close-ups of this fighting. Yeah, there's not too much of him, and I think he actually catches my archers at this point. I think I decided just to stop my archers. Like, I'm just like, cool, like, you can kill these archers, but I just want you to start turning around. Is my trebuchet in range? I think my trebuchet gets in range fairly soon, and actually decides to change it. I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, crap, I need to kind of turn these troops around and just kind of go rightwards and then go back up to my men, or turn left. I think I do that now. I'm like, I either decide to start fighting him. I don't see why I kept on saying that. Like, I still have all these men left. I'm suddenly deciding to start marching over. Like, he does still have an entire fresh unit of infantry, which haven't really fought much. Obviously, they've been running, so they're going to be tired. But, like, this unit is a fully strength unit. So when I decide my archers just need to get out of there, my trebuchet is getting closer. So I think I kind of, they route, I get them back around here, and then I just run them around the side. Yeah, they're routing now. But I think they come around here, and I just kind of run them back to my artillery. So let's speed things up now, because the battle is pretty much over. There's just that left. I've got my infantry running, even though they're so heavily exhausted. I guess I could have walked them and just let them get a bit of energy back. But I just wanted to end the battle, honestly. I mean, I still have my general's unit just really badly over here. Just not doing anything. I think my general unit ends up killing his archers over here. Because I think his archers run out of ammunition. So yeah, I actually managed to get a bit of distance and actually get a volley or two off on his men. I believe I do anyway, maybe not. So I'm just running them away. I think I get them around the side now. If we just speed things right all the way up. Because at the moment they're just on skirmish mode, just tiring out his men. My trebuchet is getting closer and closer. We actually do have some action over here though. My general is about to meet his missiles. Oh yeah, so I think he catches my archers again, but then they start routing towards my men, which is the best possible thing to happen. It will just make the battle end quicker. It will allow me to close the distance. My trebuchet starts shooting. I think I find like one good hit, and that's about it. With my trebuchet, because I think he definitely starts charging my trebuchet after. All these hits are really close. They may be deadly as well. So his archers are definitely coming behind me right now. I might even just turn a unit to face them. I think I might turn a unit of my Knights of the Iron. I don't think I actually get... I think I might get one good hit off on these men. Because imagine if I got one trebuchet on these men, it would kill so many. Yeah, right there. I think that's all I got. And I also got my archers starting to shoot inside, because he wanted to kill my trebuchet more than anything. So my archers start shooting in the side, which is really nice. And his archers actually are getting pretty close to me. Do I realise? I swear I realised and told them to turn and face. Maybe not. But yeah, you guys have to remember, I guess I don't. And he actually kills a load of my knights on the charge. Wow, he kills loads of them. Swinging towards the Empire. See, he just managed to catch my artillery crew, but that's fine. At this point, I don't really care. I just want to kill his men. But God, I can't believe how many men his charge killed. His men killed a lot of them. I'll start out just for the final bit of battle. But yeah, you guys have to remember, I was using the arrow keys, so my micro is very, very slow. My general unit is coming over. And at the moment now, it's just kind of just charging and just kill the rest of his men. Because his men are actually fairly tired as well. Because you've got to remember, they've been charging at my artillery and my archers for so long, but they're actually pretty exhausted as well. So I get my Thanes in. I'm still just trying to kill as many of his men. Like, ideally, I just want to break these men and have this battle over and done with. Because score resolution, I feel like I've killed enough right now. Because if we go back over to the battle and see all the dead bodies, I killed a lot of Apollo's archers, a lot of these horses with their tails up, a lot of these cats, sorry, with their tails up. Like, I killed a big portion of these men. And then I also managed to kill a big portion of you see a lot of my Thanes died here, which is kind of sad. I mean, I killed a big portion of Warrior Spotter's army as well. You see a lot of my men died to him as well. So at the moment, like, I'm not sure if I've won, but I feel a bit, like, fairly confident that I have killed enough. And you see a lot of... Oh my god, look at that dude. That dude is hilarious. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that. Because that is funny. Let me just take a screenshot. That can be like my thumbnail. Let me just get a good view on that. Cool. Printed that screen, nice. That'll be a funny thumbnail for sure. So yeah, a few of my men are actually routing now just because they're so tired. So I'm a little bit worried. Oh, no, I guess I'm not really worried. There's only 14 of his men left, which will just speed up. And just kill the rest of them. So yeah. I still actually have a big portion of my army left. Like, I have a nice portion. I have my general's unit, which has just got involved. He's lost like 20 men in the unit. And I think we're just killing the last horde of Oblivion. I think that's everyone, right? No one left now. So victory was ours. We did manage to win that. We managed to kill 2,542 men. Like, that's a lot. Apollo only managed to kill 700 men, which is kind of funny. But his faction wasn't really that great. Like, I'll give him that. And then Warrior Spire was fairly close, but still not really. He was at 1,700 men, which is pretty funny. They also deployed a lot more men than me. You can see my quality over quantity right here. And I still have like 500 men remaining, so I still have a third of my army almost remaining. Kill-wise, we'll go and look and see what unit killed the most in my army. So pretty much, like, my army just was fairly consistent. The Knights of the Iron actually were kind of a letdown. They only killed 61, 88, and 82 men. I kind of expected them to kill a lot more. But, you know, my heavy Crusaders killed a lot. Like, that unit killed 277 men, which was pretty awesome. But then again, the Knights of the Iron were fighting some pretty heavy units, so I've kind of got to give them that. So yeah, some 200s here from my Crusaders, which are nice. A few 200 from the Orcs of the Order of the Lily. My Thanes did well as well. They killed 216. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And then some Haskells. The Haskells actually surprised me. They killed almost 200. So hats off to them. My archers did an okay job, and that was it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Please, if you want to watch the hilarious gameplay commentary, make sure to go over to Apollo's or Warriors channel and check that out. Just obviously go over there and check out their channel anyway if you haven't. But if you do go over to their channel to watch for live commentary, let them know that you came from my channel. Let them know that you're part of jackiefishh's Bannerman. And yeah, that would be awesome in the comments, obviously on their videos. Let them know. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And peace out.